Yo guys, Jonathan here, back with some more coverage of the brand new iPhones. This is the new iPhone XR, not the 10C, not the 9, the iPhone XR. Without a doubt, the most enticing things about these phones have got to be the colors. They look amazing. We have a total of 6, black, white, red, blue, yellow, and my favorite. And I gotta admit, I was a little bit disappointed at the price point of the XR. I was hoping they would kind of just like shake up the world and release this thing for $699, but it starts out at $749. Regardless though, I think this thing is going to sell like crazy. Now I'll definitely go more in depth on the XR versus the XS and XS Max, but essentially what you're giving up is an OLED display and a dual camera system. Otherwise, everything else is crazy similar. You have a 6.1-inch LCD, Liquid Retina, which I gotta say from in person looks good. OLED definitely has an advantage, but I think 99% of the people aren't really gonna care. What's awesome though is Apple is still packing the same exact A12 Bionic chip that we saw on the iPhone XS and XS Max in this XR. So again, it's very, very similar. So I think for the most part, people are gonna go nuts over this phone. Now, a couple small things. This is an aluminum frame versus stainless steel on the iPhone XS and XS Max, but I gotta say, the colors on these frames look really good. It's just a super nice touch that complements these phones perfectly. So with this display, even though the form factor is smaller than an 8 Plus, you're getting more screen real estate. Very similar to what we saw with the iPhone X last year, so that's all good news with the iPhone XR. Now with the XR, you do give up 3D touch like on the XS and XS Max, but there's something similar called a haptic touch, but I would definitely have to wait and form my opinion and use that in person. The good news is though, you still get Face ID, which is supposed to be faster all the way around on all iPhones this year. So again, this is a single shooter on the iPhone XR, 12 megapixels, f1.8, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think most people don't really care about dual lenses. People are gonna see that price point and I think opt for the iPhone XR most of the time over the XS and XS Max. Now, unfortunately, unlike the iPhone XS and XS Max, you're gonna have to wait a little bit to get your hands on the iPhone XR. Pre-orders start October 19th, they ship October 26th, so for me that's good. There's a little bit of time in between to go hands-on. I can really go dive deep with the XS and XS Max, but either way, I'm pretty stoked for these brand new iPhones. Aside from that, I finished my coverage on the iPhone XS and XS Max. Go ahead and check that out here or down below. And if you want to see a more in-depth comparison of the iPhone XR, that beautiful color iPhone, against the XS and XS Max, go ahead and take a shot every time I say one of those names. Let me know by smashing that like button. Thank you guys very much for watching. This is Jonathan, and I will catch you guys later.